We have a GMA Health Alert now. A new study finds that fewer women who freeze eggs are returning to actually use them. Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Narula is going to join us. You got to break this one down for us.
Yes, well, this was one of the largest studies to look at trends in egg freezing using data from all over the United States. And they found that between 2014 and 2021, the number of women who chose to freeze their eggs quadrupled. So going from about 4,000 to 16,000. The age on average dropped from about 36 to 34.9. But one of the most interesting findings, Robin, is that when they looked over the 7-year follow-up period, only about 5.7% ended up going back and retrieving the eggs to use them. So really low numbers are actually using the eggs. Those women who did go back were women who tended to freeze their eggs at older ages, so that 38 to 42 age range. The women who were least likely to retrieve the eggs, those who were under 30. When they looked at the success of live births from these frozen eggs, they were comparable to the fresh embryos used in IVF, which is great news. And about 78% of the eggs, when thawed, were usable or essentially viable for the fertility. And one other interesting thing that, again, goes along with IVF is that generally the live birth rates tended to be higher in younger women. So those under 35, about 43% live birth rates compared to women over 42, about 3%. So again, focusing on younger age, tending to see live birth rates more often.
So is more time needed to know the reasons why?
Yeah, this study didn't really look at the reasons why. We can hypothesize that we do know that women want to take more control over their reproductive and fertility planning in terms of careers, taking time for that, education, waiting to meet the right partner or a mate. But we definitely need more research to look at the why. We do know, though, that that trend we really saw jump after 2012 of women increasing freezing their eggs. 2012 is really that time when egg freezing changed from being experimental to non-experimental. And so, you know, this was originally used for cancer treatment, so people who want to preserve fertility, and now we've seen this jump. But for a lot of women, the cost is really still prohibitive. It's about $15,000 on average to do egg freezing, and then you have to account in for storage of the eggs and potentially IVF in the future. But a lot of companies covering this now.
Yeah, but you have to take all of that into account.
Correct.
All right, Dr. Narula, thank you as always.